Hello friends, we are working with the subject of data communication and networking, which is a compulsory course as semester 7 with the code EC701. We were discussing data link layer chapter number 3. In that we have already covered 2 sessions, and this is going to be session number 3 and overall lecture 11 in that subject. Let us look at the contents that are to be covered in this particular session. We were talking of framing. In the last session, we have seen that why framing is required at data link layer. What are the different type of framing methods that we were looking at, and we have seen 2 methods. One was character spacing and other was character count. We have seen that there are various issues involved with these 2 methods, and we normally do not use this method for the advanced communication. Then we have seen a method called byte stuffing, which can also be known as character stuffing. By looking at that method and by doing some of the examples, we concluded that character stuffing suffers from 2 drawbacks. One of the drawback is the overhead. The overhead that we have to attach to the outgoing data is very large. So the data size that is to be transmitted increases with character stuffing. We have also seen that the data size must be multiple of the bit size of the flag. Let's say my flag is of 5 bits, then I can send data which could be either 30 bits or 35 bits or 40 bits and so on. I cannot send the data size which is not multiple of 5 bits if my flag is of 5 bit size. So these are the 2 problems which we are supposed to overcome. So the goal for the next method would be like this. First of all, we should see that the overhead should be as minimum as possible. That is possible by adding only 1 bit in the particular data instead of an entire character that we were doing in character stuffing. So adding a single bit will not increase our overhead as much as per the previous method. The second goal is that any size of data should be allowed. That is also possible if I do 1 bit of stuffing, because everything is multiple of 1. So if I do 1 bit stuffing, then any size of data will be allowed. So looking at this 2 goal, we may devise a new method that is called bit stuffing. So the topic of the next session is bit stuffing. We'll see in detail how bit stuffing and bit stuffing is carried out at transmitter and receiver respectively. After discussion of the theory portion, we will look at some of the examples of bit stuffing and bit stuffing. So this will be the content of the next session. Thank you.